Welcome back, my time brothers and time sisters. Quantum Break continues today with Act number 2. Last time at the end of Act 1, Will was killed by a collapsed library. Jack was clonked and kidnapped by Monarch. Paul Serene had to decide, as the time-traveling fiend, whether he would unleash a PR campaign to turn the public against Jack Joyce, or if he would just kill off all of the witnesses. That is where we left off. We'll pick back up with Jack in his kidnapped vehicle trying to escape. If you guys enjoy these videos and want to see the rest of them, make sure to smash that like button. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Without further ado, Act 2, here we go.
Let's talk about the dry dock incident. Monarch operatives transported you from the university to the ground zero operation at the shipyard.
Still upset about that, huh?
You were secured, unconscious.
Will?
Liam Burke went to retrieve you, and you were gone. How?
Sleepwalking.
Step away! Right now! You've 3 seconds till I pull.
Had better reflexes.
And you're a marksman.
We know Beth Wilder assisted you in some manner.
Then I'm guessing you know the rest.
No.
Oh, baby, we pick up
because
right
everybody
there.
who saw
Cool
what you
transition straight into gameplay.
is now dead.
I didn't have a clue where I was. or
Chronon
why.
sources.
Never questioned it because it didn't feel real.
Alright, we'll head for some of those.
Still waiting to wake up.
Beth Wilder risked blowing her cover to rescue you. Sounds like you didn't exactly.
So Liam Burke is a henchman of Monarch, and Beth Wilder's supposed to be, but it seems like they've turned against each other in a conflict of interest, giving us a chance to escape. How we woke up and froze time like that, I don't know. It's either a fracture that happened organically, or we're just that cool. And there's graffiti of that incident, so it's almost like someone has come back and is reminding Jack that this all happened or was supposed to happen. Maybe Jack himself in some strange time loop. I'm sure we're going to get multiple instances of different characters throughout this game. A little bit of environmental puzzle solving here. You can destroy objects and wait till you see how we work this one. So we shoot that down to crush the boxes and create a way forward. But with time at our fingertips, that is not the only way we'll utilize that very heavy sheet of metal. If we ascend these little steps here, makeshift steps, you'll see that we need that back because we can't make the jump. So a little rewind power is something that could help out quite a bit. Reminds me a little of Life is Strange here, like when you rewound to make things happen, except this is full-on action, so it has more of an impact, you know, to the world around you and to how you navigate. So these time areas where we can...
That's weird.
Hold Y to rewind at least part of it.
Okay. That'll come in handy. Okay. Doesn't last. Noted. When the fracture broke time.
Exactly, and hopefully later on we'll have ways, puzzles that we need to merge, like time stop and rewind and destruction and create like really cool scenarios and loops and things like that to navigate, because it seems like environmental puzzle solving is definitely a pillar that they want gameplay to stand on. It's something I like. Like the game controls well, Jack Joyce animates great, and it feels very natural.
Chopper for me at the dry dock. I'm heading to the island. Roger. We'll
Seeing Paul's face on that screen, it was some kind of sick reminder. I couldn't escape what had happened, what he did.
A little mix of anger and intrigue.
I needed to know
All
why.
these notes, I'm sure, will
Part of me
add to the
wanted to
story
put
and be
a fucking
super
bullet in
cool
his head before he
to
went
peruse through once I have infinite time with the game. But because I was limited, I wanted to kind of go quickly here. Paul Serene foresaw Jack breaking free. If you remember last video, you can go back and watch that. He foresaw him at the docks breaking free and being loose. So he's heading this way because he knows that we figured out a way to at least try to subvert his plans. Ground Zero, we'll work our way towards that. But for now, combat is going to get so cool so quickly. The next couple encounters are awesome.
Looks like some bitch named Amy's gonna be the poster girl for Serene's PR campaign. Filming confession videos. We blew the library to create misdirection. The media's gonna latch to that, and Amy's gonna tell them the protesters were behind the whole thing. You honestly think that's gonna be enough? You bet a hell of a lot of noise out there.
Boom. Starting things off with a little destructibility. And then we can use our powers and our guns to really create chaos. A little time stop, or time dodge into a bullet time action there. A full-on time stop will be used in a split bit. They are chucking grenades, and everybody that I talked to that played this game was really impressed with how well the AI held up, how aggressive they were, how difficult they were to take down, how every encounter felt almost like a puzzle of combat, where it was super satisfying to shoot guys and use your powers, but also required like some smart integration of your different abilities and combos of your abilities, where you time stop and fire a bunch of bullets, and then bullet dodge because you're out in the open, or bullet shield because you're out in the open. And that will come into play, especially against the heavier enemies that you'll see in a couple minutes here. But that's kind of like my favorite combo, is like you time stop, run out into the open to then blast them away, and then time shield, bullet shield yourself for protection, and then as soon as that's over, you dodge, giving yourself another little bit of bullet time, and you're able to really work a whole bunch of different areas of the battlefield, of the arena at once, by linking and syncing your abilities one after the other. Plus, there's barrels of fun, like any good action game. And now, got a few guys left, and they're no match for us. When there's one left, it's basically just child's play. It's like taking candy from a blind baby. Nothing against blind babies, but they probably wouldn't be very good at protecting their candy. And this guy by himself, he ain't gonna last. Disneyland fireworks on his very frozen in time face, now permanently stuck in the moment of death. We got to get up to those docks, to that ground zero point, to try and see what Paul Serene's up to. Figure that out. A little bit of weapon swapping going on, heavy pistol, regular pistol. I don't feel like, at least early on, the heavy pistol is powerful enough that I'd rather just go with the regular pistol, have more shots, and headshots still will deliver the kill that I need. So we'll use our time vision here to power up this elevator and head on up. It would be cool if you could time dodge vertically and then crawl into the air, but maybe that would be adding a little bit too much superheroism to Jack Joyce. He's just an ordinary guy who has been blessed or cursed, however you want to call it, by a humongous amount of chronon exposure, and now it's taking form as these awesome and very deadly time powers. So we got to find the generator.
Looks like that elevator
Took me a
needs
minute
power.
to spot it, but it's a good chance just to look at the environment. The lighting is beautiful. I love the scope and verticality. And I like that it's in interiors as well, not just exterior like when we were at the college campus, but interiors as well. Have a lot of different levels and a lot of detail just everywhere. You can tell these are very handcrafted environments and very, very delicately designed environments. We have an earpiece? What?
The hell is that? Hello?
Jack, this is Beth Wilder.
Beth? You're the one my brother was looking for.
I'm the one who was attempting to rescue your ass until you decided to go on a gun-blazing ship parade for that warehouse. Now listen closely. You're at the outskirts of a Monarch interesting operation, and Paul Serene is at the dry docks nearby. Not a recipe for fun times. So how about...
Dry docks. Paul's at the dry docks. Then that's where I'm
No!
headed.
Jack, the fracture is our only priority now. Time is ending. Will said he...
Will's dead. My best friend came back a goddamn monster. He knew this would happen. He prepared for it. Paul's the key to understanding all this, and I'm gonna
Oh
find
boy, so Beth admits orchestrating at least part of our escape. She did assist us, as the interviewer told us. Alright, I collected a Chronon source, which gives me the upgrade and our first exposure to the upgrade system here. You've got a bunch of different things that you can put into the categories, all relative to your time power. So time dodge, time stop, time shield, increasing the effectiveness and awesomeness of all these powers. Doesn't seem like there's anything that deals like extra damage or things like that, but I'm going to go with increased focus time after that time dodge, more bullet time, more max pain, murder in action. We'll use that as our first expenditure.
All right. Paul was at the dry docks in the distance. I recognized the place. William had a workshop in that industrial area for years.
So somehow Will and Paul have come upon this whole end of time thing together. I don't know how, but they're both seriously involved.
I did what you said, okay? Please. Please just let me go.
You did good, Amy. Broadcast just went out, but Hatch wants a follow-up confession. You got the script?
Yeah, this one's more reflective. Like, wish we could undo what we done sort of deal. Dave will feed you the line.
Dave? You're using your name.
Uh-oh.
You're not letting me go.
So they lied to Amy,
You're never
the
letting me
girl from the campus, and also the girl responsible for carrying out Martin Hatch and Serene's plan. But we saved her for now.
What?
Jack Joyce.
Wait, you know me? What's going on?
I am so sorry. I didn't want to, but they made me do it.
They made you do what? What is this place?
They forced me to make false confessions for the news, I think. I'm so sorry, Jack. They were armed.
Hey,
All
Whatever
right,
you
so
did.
Amy
it's not your fault.
will join her
None of this is your
entourage,
fault.
at least for now.
Just
Got to
like-
get her out of here safely. Playing hero in more ways than one. And all these things reveal more about Paul and the whole operation, the time travel experiments, Chronon, what Monarch is up to.
I knew Monarch was doing something, but this
Amy,
is
Amy,
completely
Amy.
fucked up.
There's an eye drop bottle for Martin Hatch, so both Hatch and Paul have some weird exposure.
Listen, I need to get to the dry docks. Do you know the way?
No, I don't think so. But they took me in through a security station nearby. I can help you find a way through there.
What
I
a
owe
beautiful
you.
view. Oh baby, we're getting close to
Security
bigger
station
enemies.
is right over there. I knew Monarch had a dark side, but this? They're controlling the entire media, everything.
They can't cover this up. It's too big.
They can, trust me.
I found it, Amy. Found it before we even checked.
It's locked.
Was so
There must be a
super
gate control
genius.
on somewhere.
Yeah, I'll check.
Hey, it worked.
Alright. So here is where, again,
Holding long.
comboing the powers with environmental navigation to create some cool scenarios. We cannot shoot time stop through a glass window, Jack Joyce. But what we can do is hit that gate, then time stop it, then time dodge, sprint through.
Oh my god. You're just like them.
Like who?
I saw them on the way in.
Those are the guys I'm
soldiers
talking about.
that blink in and out.
Okay. Oh, that's something new to look forward to.
You know, I thought I was losing my mind when I saw that. You're part of this. I need to know what's going on.
You really want to open that can of worms?
You just defied physics. I'm entitled to all the worms.
Alright, my brother tried to explain. Time is an egg, which is now fucked. A time egg, which is... it's fucked. It's like broken. We're locked out.
Maybe you can climb through that open window.
Alright, we
on the
gotta get up
second
there
floor?
somehow.
Yeah.
And
that
Amy
could
keeps
work.
talking, but
Wait here.
what's nice about Quantum Break is that the dialogue between the characters is actually super interesting, so even though there's a lot of it, it doesn't ever feel annoying or unnecessary. It's really important to the plot and to figuring things out.
Smarmy asshole is Martin Hatch, but everyone here answers to a guy named Paul Serene. And apparently he founded Monarch in 1999. Now, here's the thing. Paul Serene is the exact name of a guy who was heading some top secret physics project at my university. So it's gotta be the same guy, right? Wrong. Now, I heard that Monarch was there to steal the project from the university, but why steal something from yourself? Also, I saw that guy Paul Serene on campus once, and he looked like 30 years old. So if he started Monarch in 1999,
This is
that would
where
make him 14.
Banana Pancakes
So unless he's a Doogie Howser of corporate America, that's
sound good, but this is where the time loop stuff starts getting real crazy, because Paul founded Monarch when he was 14, but clearly that's impossible. So he founded it as a past version of himself, time traveling, and then Monarch came to steal the project from himself. So there's all these different realities and timelines that are folding in on each other and causing direct consequence in our current Quantum Break game world. Where will it go from here? Getting crazier and cooler by the minute. Cannot wait to show you guys the bigger, better, more badass battles against the cool enemies in the upcoming video. Stay tuned for that one. Hit that like button if you're pumped for it. Until next time, guys and girls, drink some hot chocolate, stay away from the end of time, and we will see you all later.